Yes, sir. It's the one and only Leak Banga. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Hope you guys like, share, and subscribe. Today, we're going to take a pivot away from the music and talk about my experience in Puerto Rico and why I recommend it for anyone who just want to get away, looking to take a trip, looking to experience the Caribbean without having to go through the hassle with a passport, and just pretty much get a good vibe. Puerto Rico is it. Now, what piqued my interest about Puerto Rico, growing up in New York City, you get embraced with a lot of the Latino culture, and I wanted to see what it would be like firsthand, and I wanted to really experience it outside of what New York can offer. And secondly, a lot of the people that I know who've been to Puerto Rico always come back with good reviews. So I wanted to see what it would be like for myself. Planning the trip was rather easy because I always plan in advance. So if you're looking to take any flights or you're looking to go anywhere, it's always best that you do your planning in advance so you don't have complications. I think I paid anywhere between $300 and $400 round trip. It was a 3 hour flight, so it was similar to going to Miami. My experience getting on my flight was simple. I checked in, checked out. Flight attendants did their job, and it was really no commotion going there and back. Checking into my Airbnb was rather simple. Just came in, activated the code. I was accommodated with a pool. Another recommendation is finding things to do before you even get to your destination. What I did was I booked me pretty much a tour guide. She was really cool, really knowledgeable about the place, and gave a lot of good insight. During the tour guide, we visited a lot of national landmarks, a lot of famous areas. We visited a few museums, art galleries, a lot of churches in Puerto Rico, and just got a good feel of Old San Juan and the historical backgrounds of Old San Juan, which was cool. Depending on the time of year you choose to go, it's always recommended to dress really tropical. Bring the best of the best if you're into the nightlife, but however, dress comfortable. Don't overdress. You want to dress like every day's a beach day. Upon stopping to the market, I came across these cinnamon toast crunch, and I was really intrigued by them. So I picked them up. I think they was called Tres Leche or Dulce Leche. Nevertheless, those were the best. Now the daytime is extremely humid, so keep you some water. And the nighttime is not as humid, but there's not as much of a breeze. So it's hot in the nighttime as well. And I gotta say, the environment is very similar to Miami. People are really friendly, and you'll be surprised how many people speak English rather fluently. In terms of transportation, I did a lot of Ubers. It ranged between the prices of $7 to $12 max. I stayed local to the tourist area and really close to where my B&B was. I did get on the public transportation. For some reason, the public transportation was free. I'm not sure if it's like that everywhere in Puerto Rico, but at least from Condado to Old San Juan or Isla Verde, those three places I visit, it was free transportation. So, fun fact about Old San Juan is they don't have no buildings higher than 3 stories, and the more stories you have, the more money it indicated. The reason for them not having so many stories in their buildings was to prevent foreign invaders from shooting down their establishments, pretty much. But it's a lot like Miami. You get out there, it's really tropical, similar landscape, similar animals. The water is beautiful. A lot of beaches in Puerto Rico. In fact, I went scuba diving and I went snorkeling, which both was fun. Now, in terms of food, I gotta say I didn't pay no more than $30 per meal, and that's just me staying within my range. Now, if you're a little bit more on the expensive side, of course, you're going to be able to find more expensive food. But if you're like me, who just wanted to kind of enjoy the experience, anywhere between $15 to $30. One of the dishes that they highly recommend is mofongo. I didn't have the best experience in New York with mofongo, so I skipped on that. By far, my favorite was the Spanish rice and the beef stew. And I gotta say, I like the fried chicken that I tried. In terms of restaurant recommendations, I don't have any recommendations. I just say go somewhere, try it. 9 times out of 10, you'll probably like it. If you're enjoying your experience in Puerto Rico, you most likely gonna enjoy the food. Old San Juan has a lot of attractions in terms of restaurants, and it really gives you the Puerto Rico feel. Visiting places like Condado gave me more of like, I guess, the mid-class upscale vibe. I gotta say, I have not seen a lot of litter. One of the places I really enjoyed visiting was La Perla. Now, La Perla might be somewhere you want to avoid. There are rules in La Perla for visitors, and as long as you follow the rules, you'll be fine. Now, the reason for me going to La Perla is one of my favorite NBA players named Carmelo Anthony placed a basketball court there for the less fortunate people. And one of the things I wanted to do is step my foot on that basketball court and what y'all have. Now, for anybody first time visiting Puerto Rico, I'd say definitely visit Old San Juan. There's a lot of traditional vibes you get from Old San Juan. Unfortunately, I was unable to catch any festivals or anything like that. But still, Old San Juan will give you the real feel of Puerto Rico, and you kind of get a better understanding of the diaspora of Puerto Rico and the Boricua culture.